Welcome to Live Road Talk Show CRUZE. I want to remind you that before our episode airs, you can catch our live streaming on our very own YouTube channel, My Own TV.
But wait, there's more. You, our viewers, can actually leave your questions on our social media pages, and those questions will be answered by our businessmen and experts that will be coming on the show.
I'm so excited to meet our guest today. I hear he's an ambassador.
That's right. We're going to be meeting today His Excellency, Mr. Jörg Redding, Swiss Ambassador to Korea.
Shall we go meet our guest for the first week of May?
Shall we? All right, let's go for CRUZE.
Bada bing, bada boom, bada bing, bada boom.
Oh, we're back on the CRUZE. Back on the CRUZE.
It's always nice to get into a big black car in the morning.
Last week's episode was awesome.
It was so fun.
What a fun guest, right? Seju Jung.
He was awesome. So energetic. Yep. Right. And just in case you didn't see that episode, you can go and watch that on VOD on our YouTube channel, My Own TV.
That's right. Well, last episode was awesome, so hopefully this episode is also awesome as well. Where are we going? Where are we meeting again?
We are meeting, this is our first ambassador on CRUZE.
Ambassador.
His Excellency, Mr. Jörg Redding, the ambassador of Switzerland to the Republic of Korea. The ambassador has asked us to pick him up at his official residence.
Okay.
And then I heard the Swiss embassy is undergoing renovations right now, and he would like to take us there to check out how it's going.
Okay, awesome.
And I heard we're going to be swinging on by to the Grand Hilton because there's an awesome Swiss restaurant that he would like to bring us to and maybe introduce us to a little bit of a Swiss cuisine.
That sounds great.
That sounds awesome.
Have you had Swiss cuisine before?
Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese. Ah, okay.
Swiss chocolate, maybe?
Swiss
Definitely
chocolate.
had chocolate.
Yep.
Sure.
Yodeling as well, right?
You
Can
know,
you
they-
yodel? Bob Mokcha, you look like a yodeler.
Maybe I could.
We'll see on this episode of CRUZE.
We'll try this later. We'll try some yodeling later.
Okay, yeah.
Educated.
1, 2, 3, go! Yahoo! Yeah!
Dropped off at Geneva for World War II.
Isn't that where the UN is?
Is it?
In Geneva?
I know about the Geneva Convention.
The UN has its second largest, well, the UN is, of course, in New York, but the second largest UN office is in Geneva.
Oh.
Right. And the Red Cross is also a Swiss organization, as is the WWF, the World Wildlife Fund.
I thought you were saying the World Wrestling Foundation.
That's WWE now.
Something we didn't know about them, but...
Panda.
Yes.
Do you know how many embassies are in the Hanam-dong area?
Yes, there are quite a lot of foreign embassies located in the Hanam-dong area. The number, though...
Do you roughly guess? I don't think we need an exact one.
40?
40.
Over 40, yeah. A lot of the embassies are actually, they are actually here, but others are downtown and more of the business areas and business districts of Seoul.
Almost here.
We are almost here.
Hello, CRUZE.
Thank you very much for having us.
Welcome.
Shall we head inside?
Please come, follow me. Please come. I like it here because it's the mosque
Right.
there.
Okay.
Then you have a number of different churches. I think Switzerland is already with some nice.
Look at that.
Please,
Great.
please enjoy the coffee.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Welcome to the big cruise mobile, Mr. Ambassador.
Nice car.
Welcome.
Interesting car, inside and outside.
Yes,
Specifically inside.
all the cameras, right?
How many eyes are on me or on us?
We have a lot of
Millions.
right now. Here we go.
Let's go! Hello everyone, welcome to the B Cruise live stream.
Hello, everybody.
Live from Seoul, South Korea.
Welcome to CRUZE. We are here with His Excellency Mr. Jörg Redding, Swiss Ambassador to the Republic of Korea. Thank you for joining us today.
만나서 반갑습니다.
네, 반갑습니다. 오, you speak
저는
Korean very well.
스위스대사 여러갈 레딩입니다.
Oh,
Wow.
good. It's a pleasure to have you here.
I love it.
How do you feel being in this
It's
car
nice.
with so many
It's a
cameras?
nice
around?
car, and there are a lot of eyes looking at it. So it's. I feel well.
It's great.
And I feel great in this nice town, Seoul, which I love.
Well, we have visitors watching us online from all over the world.
Well, somebody's already in the live chat saying hi. Brandy Morrison says, hello, Ambassador.
Wow.
Hello.
So where are we going right now?
We go to a place where we have one of the nice Swiss food.
Ooh,
Wow.
okay.
Maybe a surprise to you.
It might
where
be a
we
surprise.
go.
Good.
Excellent.
That sounds great.
So, where were you born in Switzerland? Like, can you describe your hometown?
Yes, sure,
What was it like
sure. I
growing
was
up in
born
a country like
in a relatively, for Koreans, in a relatively small village called Cham
Cham.
or Ham.
Okay.
Cham.
Okay.
6,000 people village. We are on a lake, and there is a beautiful castle on the border of the lake,
I see.
and the family which created Nestle, and the first factory, milk processing factory of Nestle, was in my town.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Okay.
So that opened. We had, and this Nestle and this family, they always have the visitors from around the world.
Right.
We heard suddenly the king of Burundi is
wow.
there, so we would try to climb the walls of the castle to look at these exotic
Wow,
persons.
that's a great memory.
That opened the.
One of our viewers, Alejandra Chiquillo, asks, what did you study in college? What did you study?
Okay. Before I finished high school, I became an exchange student. When I was 17, I went to Brazil on an exchange student program. So this was fabulous. 1 year, let's say from the school side, I didn't have a lot of school.
Okay.
Because in Brazil, the long vacation are December, January, February.
So winter
in
vacation,
Europe, the
right.
long vacation
Is summer.
are July, August, September.
Right.
So I had a lot of summer vacation.
So Don Lee asks, did you learn any Portuguese then?
Sure, eu falo português, claro.
Okay.
So how many languages
Yeah.
can you speak?
Not so many, you know. I think I don't speak an Asian language. I speak what we call the High German,
Okay.
the correct German,
That's
and to
right,
write it.
right.
And then we have to learn French, which is also one of the official language of
Yes,
Switzerland.
right.
Italian is also a language.
Italian is also, it's not compulsory. You
Okay.
have to, at least you have to learn French or Italian.
Okay.
Oh, so we have people from America and Jess Isa from Guatemala.
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 Oh, they're
Wow,
watching
that's a
us.
great place. I visited also.
So
You've been everywhere, Mr.
wow.
Ambassador.
So you have reached your dreams of traveling the world
Yes.
a lot. Greek Mythology Kiss asks, what is a Swiss food that you would recommend people who visit? So one Swiss food that everybody who visits Switzerland must try.
No, I think that's sure. Either fondue or raclette. Huh? Fondue is the one which you melt,
That's right.
and the raclette is the similar thing, cheese, melted cheese, and I think this is a must, absolutely.
We have a question from Mirine Yoon from Facebook. Okay, so people usually associate Switzerland with chocolates, watches, peace, cheese, and the Alps. Can you tell us something, a characteristic of Switzerland that most people don't know?
That's a good question.
Yeah, I think, unfortunately, people don't know that Switzerland is such an innovative country. On the innovation indexes around the world, Switzerland is always one of the top countries.
I see.
I think also an indicator is we have, Switzerland is the country with the highest proportion of Nobel Prize winner on continental Europe.
Wow.
England has more.
Okay.
But Switzerland, continental Europe, we have over 20 Nobel Prize winners.
No kidding.
This is a huge number. And that means we have an excellent education system and fantastic universities.
Oh, what about something that is maybe even lesser known, but might be a little entertaining for our viewers? Yodeling, something to do with yodeling?
Yodeling.
Is that a Swiss?
Is that a national thing?
I wouldn't say a national thing, but I think it's the Swiss have been farmers and have been farmers up in the mountains,
Right.
on the hills, and they love to communicate among themselves and with nature. And one of the communications certainly is to sing and to play music like alphorn and accordion.
Accordion, yes.
Okay.
And what is interesting, Korean went to Switzerland about 50 years ago, and he discovered these yodel and these instruments.
A Korean person.
A Korean person, yes, Yodel Kim. We call him Yodel Kim.
Yodel Kim.
Wow.
He brought yodel into Korea.
Really?
And it's incredible. Whenever we have an event
Okay,
or a Swiss politicians coming here,
sure.
they are crying. They see these Korean young people
Wow.
yodeling like the Swiss, even better than the
Even
Swiss.
better than the Swiss, right,
Absolutely.
right, right.
And I brought with me a CD.
Well, I guess we can play this.
Look at this.
player?
Look at this. So, we've been asked to have a yodeling challenge.
Okay.
And Mr. Ambassador will judge who is the best out of us three. And going first will be Mr. Todd.
Master Todd!
So we're going to start this again. Ready? Three.
Are you guys ready? This is gonna be a yodeling competition, the only thing you'll ever see in Arirang.
Let's go!
On B.CRUZE. Todd.
Go Todd! Go Todd! Go Todd! Go Todd! 1, 2, 3, go!
I'm not very good.
Happy! Yahoo! Yay! Bravo, bravo.
I'm impressed. Happy you won.
Wow.
I would have to agree with you.
Yodeling
Yeah,
champion
even
right
the
here.
PD was like, yeah.
Yodeling champion.
I would say that your yodeling was actually pretty good. I was impressed.
Your yodeling was higher than everyone else's.
Your yodel was higher.
Somehow, you've done it.
So it's
So, Mr. Ambassador, we are now passing Seoul Station.
Yes, Seoul Station is a very interesting thing for also for the Swiss people, because the architect who built it about almost 100 years ago, he had plans from the railway station in Lucerne,
Really?
and it came out like similar to the railway station in Lucerne.
No kidding.
But what is interesting, the railway station in Lucerne about 30 years ago burned down.
Oh no.
And now we can come to Seoul to see how the Lucerne railway station looked like.
I see. So there's even one more connection between Seoul and Switzerland.
Sure.
We are almost at our destination.
Almost at our destination.
Very close.
I'm so excited about this.
Welcome, Ambassador.
Such a pleasure to see you.
Welcome to the former Switzerland, now it's still. A warm welcome.
All right, so we are here and ready for our very first challenge of the day. We have next to me our special guest on B.CRUZE, His Excellency Mr. Jörg Reding, Swiss Ambassador to the Republic of Korea. Another guest today who is General Manager of the Grand Hilton Seoul Hotel, Mr. Bernhard Brender. So, as you might know, Switzerland is not just known for chocolate and watches, it's also known for hotel and restaurant management. The three of us are tasked with serving these two gentlemen in the proper way. Are you ready?
Always.
Always ready.
Okay, I see some confidence here. Let's do it. Unsure of what? Thank you very much for visiting the hotel today. I'm going to place my plate right next to you right here. Sir, are you having red wine today or white wine?
White wine.
White wine.
Okay. Oh, gentlemen, would you like to give me a hint as to what kind of wine you're going to be drinking?
White.
White. Okay. You know what? Good service means entertainment. Yes.
So a good server needs to be prepared. Not a pocket square. Oh no, not today. Can I drop it? Okay, let's go. First, May I offer you any wine, sir?
White, please.
Enjoy your meal, sir.
Wie sie servieren zuerst, sondern wie plötzlich schnell abgeräumt wird.
Let's ask our two experts on which one of us did the job the best.
There's no loser. You all three are winners.
Thank you very much. I like your attitude.
I can hire you for the Hilton at any time.
Okay. All right, so we are ready for our second challenge of the day. We're going to have a chance today to enjoy real Swiss fondue. So we're going to put these blindfolds on right now and get a number and then go try the fondue.
Pick a number.
Who said that?
Do we just...
Hold first.
I'm so lucky.
Is there anything on the bread?
Not yet.
Not yet, not yet.
1, 2, 3. Yeah, I definitely want this one.
This is not cheese.
Nice cheese. It tastes great.
I protest. I protest.
Don't
This
win
is
this
not
round,
cheese.
Todd. You don't win this round.
Gochujang.
Yo.
Gochujang.
What does yours taste like? I'm not gonna have the red pepper paste. I'm okay.
Give me some bread.
This is my luck today.
Try yours. Oh, look at this.
With
So another question from Facebook, from Hija Kim. Considering your background, you must have been to numerous countries around the world. Number one, how many countries have you been to? And number two, do you have any tips on how to best assimilate to a new environment?
to travel was one of my hobbies, one of the things I aspire to. Right. And so far, I visited about 135 countries.
Wow! 135.
You have to travel a lot, I have to say, to do it.
Wow.
So this is from your work with the international development banks that you were working for?
That is everything, private and professional.
Private and professional.
Wow. So I started to travel when I was 12 years old.
Wow. Okay.
But then, as I told, 17, going to Latin America, and then ever since I traveled a lot. I did a lot. I traveled all continents on the world.
Was there a specific reason that Korea was one of your choices?
Yes, sure, because I came to Korea 42 years ago when I was still a student.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know who of you have been born 42 years ago.
Well,
not me.
Todd has been around a very long time.
I was born 42 years ago, exactly.
Okay, I came in 1974. I came as a student to Korea on a special assignment.
Wow.
I was in Switzerland president of a student association called ISEC.
Okay.
And this student association was not political, because I think it would not have been very clever to come as political here.
Right.
This student association had for its, and still has, its main objective is to find internships for students to go outside their country. So it opened the door for Korean students to go outside of Korea.
I see. Okay, right.
And the same thing for Swiss students to go outside of Switzerland. There was an international clearing agency kind of.
Okay.
ISEC still exists here in Korea
No
also.
kidding.
We have an alumni.
Wow.
I'm integrated in this alumni network here. And it's a very interesting thing.
So we're coming up on a very important place in Korea, in Seoul.
Yes. Dongdaemun.
Not Dongdaemun.
Sodaemun.
Dongnipmun.
Dongnipmun.
Yes, Independence Gate.
Independence Gate. And that should be on our right.
On the right, yes it is.
Let's have a little look.
Well, on the flip side, Dong Lee asks, what do you believe has been your biggest achievement during your work?
In which context?
But let's stick to the Korea one just for now.
If the top have a good communication and can meet.
Right.
And I think I was able to contribute that President Park, at the end of her first year, she visited Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
That was very important because it gives a framework of communication which facilitates so many things.
I see.
And now, 2 weeks before I finish my term here, my president from Switzerland will visit Korea.
Wow, nice. Congratulations on that. That's
this
very
is
good.
very important. That communication on the top level is easy and the leaders know each other. That they could pick up the phone if there is any urgencies or any important issues.
So now we have 10 minutes left until we reach the old embassy. So let's do some quick question and answers.
Rapid fire, right?
Rapid fire. In July of this year, you will be retiring from office. So what are some of the things you plan to do before you leave?
As I said, I have the pleasure to receive my president
Oh, right.
Yes.
here in Korea. I have the pleasure to receive a number of other delegations from colleagues from the ministry who are coming, from the private sector who are coming here. And 4 weeks before I leave, a fantastic symphony orchestra is coming also. And the last days I'm here, the Swiss Army Band is also coming.
Oh, really?
To Korea?
Right to Korea.
Wow.
So it's a quite of a highlight of a finishing, of a very nice finishing.
On a peak, right?
Right.
Mr. Ambassador, today I must ask you, how was our show? How was the experience being on B-Cruise?
I feel very comfortable, and
That's good.
to be ambassador or diplomat, you want to communicate and you want to meet people.
Yes.
It's a great pleasure to meet all 3 of you here. And
It was a great pleasure for us to meet you.
Yes, thank you so
100%.
much. The first try for me, first try of fondue ever. So,
Oh,
so nice.
fondue ever.
Ever.
excellent.
This was the first time for authentic Swiss fondue from Japan.
Swiss territory for the last 50 years. The residence was here, our office is here. That was my office
Out there.
for 1 year.
So we've come to the end of our first B cruise today. How was it?
Very interesting. Very fun. People from El Salvador, Guatemala, UK, from all over the world with a number of very interesting questions. It was great.
Would you like to share any final last words?
Sure. Please invite me back.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Perfect. So would you like to join us to say goodbye to our viewers?
Sure.
All right, everybody. See you next time
On
B
B
Cruise.